Hello. Today is Friday, and we have a pretty busy schedule this coming weekend. Thought it'd be fun to be able to just document what it's like to be able to experience a very busy weekend during a New York summer. So first, we're gonna go meet up, go get some coffee. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I know I mentioned that I was meeting up for coffee with Jason. You probably remember him. He's my old housemate back in San Francisco. And the main question I wanted to ask him is really comparing between San Francisco and New York. How busy are your weekends compared to the two cities?
I'd say like SF, you definitely make plans ahead of time and you stick with them, and like you kind of have one big plan per day on a weekend. But then New York, I think it's super spontaneous. So like things will pop up on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday for plans on that weekend. And then it's also like many plans stitched together. You meet up in the middle of the day and then like split off, like, oh, I'm gonna go over, stop by like a friend's birthday or like a friend's like picnic. And then like the plans involve a lot more people.
Now that I've gotten more accustomed to New York, is I try to keep my weekends pretty free, because I know that what ends up happening is that there'll be plans regardless. Like, and if there are no plans, then that's fine. That means it's just like a rest weekend. That was like my last weekend, was just chilling. But then this weekend, it's like I know that there's a lot more going on. It's nice to kind of have that balance sometimes. We're gonna go grab some lunch now. We had to do. Yes, we had to do like a little bit of work. I had some meetings, so grab some lunch and then head home for a little bit.
My experience working with scientists.
Good morning. It is Saturday, and I am right now getting ready to go on a long run with Old Man Run Club, or OMRC. Been running with them for a bit now. I've made a video on it in the past, and they are running to Jacob Riis Beach, which is kind of like close to Rockaway, which is just more south of New York. We're going to be meeting up at Prospect Park and then running and heading down south. So pretty excited. It should be fun being able to kind of end off at the beach, hang out there with everyone. It would be hot, but definitely enjoyable, and hopefully I could get in the water.
Who is that talking in the background? Is he the one that's sleeping in your bed now? Does he love you better than I knew how? Stupid question. Do you ever think we could have worked out? Are you busy? What you doing right now? Do you wanna come over to my house? Stupid question. I say yes when I should say no. Stay late when I should have stayed home. Got high when I should have laid low. Will I ever learn my lesson? Why am I still pushing my luck? What's got me spilling my guts? How am I still calling you up? Drunk and asking stupid questions.
Next morning, today is Sunday, and yeah, yesterday was a pretty busy day. I was out in the sun for quite a while. After we finished the long run, hung out at the beach for a bit, which was really relaxing and definitely pretty therapeutic. Last time that I went to the beach, which was actually the weekend before for a concert, I didn't realize how much I missed the beach. I think just growing up constantly by the beach, going there during summers, I felt pretty nostalgic, and it was nice just getting into the water. Definitely noticed the ocean water here is a lot warmer than a lot like the SoCal beaches. Just enjoying the time with OMRC people. Took the ferry back. It was kind of a long trek. Hung out in Chinatown with some OMRC people and headed home finally. Got to take a nice shower, chill out for a little bit, and then grab just a drink with some friends later at night. And today, I'm gonna go to church with my sister Ashley. Gonna be hanging out around like West Side Highway. We're gonna go to this to Pier 57, I believe, which has just like a bunch of restaurants. Wanted to be able to check that out and grab lunch over there. Yeah, it would be nice to hang out around there. Maybe walk around Meatpacking District. I know there's like a few shops over there, but we'll see where the day takes us.
Should've said no. Stay late when I should've stayed home. Got high when I should've laid low. Will I ever learn my lesson? Why am I still pushing my luck? What's got me spilling my guts? How am I still calling you up?
So Ashley and I walked around West Village. Like I said, went to Pier 57. The food there was definitely pretty overpriced, but it was nice just hanging out around there. Did a little bit of shopping, checked out some different stores, and then now I'm back at Ashley's. And it's starting to wind down on the weekend, so kind of wanted to do a little bit of a reflection of, you know, how my weekends have been in New York. And I think that'll probably go a little bit more in depth as I'm getting closer to my 1 year in New York, which will probably be more of like next month's video. It's a common question that I get from friends is, what do I do during my weekends? How do my weekends look? Are there places or things that I do that I frequent? And I think the honest answer is it's kind of hard for me to kind of put my finger on it. I think I kind of had a little bit of a similar experience in San Francisco, besides, you know, just exploring my neighborhood. But I think here it's been a lot more of doing a lot of random things that maybe I wasn't anticipating, and a pretty wide range of things I could do as well. Like yesterday, going to the beach, coming back into like a city like Manhattan, and then going to Chinatown, you know, all in one day just seemed a little ridiculous. But I think I'm finding more and more that those opportunities are pretty unique, I guess, to New York. I know that it's possible to do that in places like San Francisco, but I've just been very much appreciating what New York really has to offer and trying to lean into that. I think these busy weekends just end up being very fulfilling, spending time with the people that I care about, especially in a city that's across the country from where I grew up.